Good morning, guys. It's me again, Mr. M. Welcome to my session. And today we are doing grade 8 mathematics. And today we are touching algebra. So we are going to touch a context on simplifying fractions. So this is what we have on our fractions. And now the question says simplify. We have a negative 2a to the power of 2, b to the power of 4, bracketed, raised to the power of 2, multiplied by 5a, multiplied by b to the power of 2, all over to the square root of 100a to the power of 4. So this is our problem that we are having here. Now, I want us now to be very careful when it comes to simplifying fractions, because now we have a situation here of brackets, number one. So we are going to be forced to apply BODMAS and deal with the fractions first. Now, the problem that is in the bracket is raised to the power of 2. So everything that is inside the bracket is affected by that 2. That is a power, the exponent. So when you break the brackets, you break it in this way, that everything that is inside, you multiply it by that 2. So anything that is raised to a power, or anything that is there that is a variable or a number, is affected by that 2. The negative 2 multiplies itself by 2, it becomes 4. That a squared is multiplied, the power, its power in fact is affected by that 2 there. So it becomes a to the power of 4, and that b comes to the power of 8. So what I'm talking about is right here. We have 4a to the power of 4, b8, 5a, b squared. All of this is divided by 10 to the power of a squared. Remember now, on the bottom side, we dealt with square root. The square root of 100 is 10. The square root of a to the power of 4, in fact, the square root of 4 is 2. That's why you get the a that is raised to the power of 2. So you have 10a to the power of 2 at the bottom, which is your denominator. So these are the basic and the simple attacks that you have to take note of when it comes to simplifying fractions. Moving along, this is what we have. Now we have 4a to the power of 4, b to the power of 8, 5a, b to the power of 2, all over to 10a to the power of 2. Now, from there we have to simplify. We have common things at the top. Number one, I want us to deal with the numerator before we deal with a denominator. So at the top we have something that are common, there are things that are common that are in there. There's a, there's B, there's B, there's a number, and there's a number. And all of this that is here is affected by a multiplication sign. So a number multiplies a number, a variable multiplies a variable. But I wanted to take note here. When it comes to variables, this is what you must take note of. If the bases are the same, if those bases that are similar multiply each other, the rule says that their power, they add each other. So when we have a to the power of 4 and this a here, which is raised to the power of 1, but we can't see that 1, but mathematically we know that there's a 1 there. So that a is multiplied by that a, which means that 4 that is raised to that a is raised to the power of 4. That 4 is adding to the 1 that is there into the other a. It becomes 5. So it goes the same with b. b is raised to the power of 8, and the other b is raised to the power of 2. So which means when you multiply b multiplied by another b, which is to the power of 2, 8 and 2, they add each other, which gives you a b to the power of 16. So you are going to have something like 4 times 5, which becomes 20. A times a is a to the power of 5. b times b to the power 8 times b to the power of 2 becomes like b to the power of 16. So you are going to have something like this. There it is. There it is. There it is. In fact, they add each other. they add each other at the top. So that b becomes to the power of 10, like I said to that a. So they become 5. So you're going to have 20a to the power of 5 and b to the power of 10 divided by 10a squared. So it becomes more easier now to solve and much easier to see and attack. Now we have a divider which is 10a to the power of 2 dividing 20a to the power of 5, b to the power of 10. So when we take numbers and take variables, we said the variables, when the bases are the same, those variables, their powers or their exponent, they add each other. But when it comes to a division sign, it is vice versa. When the variables are the same and they are dividing each other, their powers, they subtract each other, which means this a that is at the top will subtract the power of the a that is at the bottom, which means now this a is going to be like 5 minus 2. So the a is going to be raised to the power of 3 now. And that 20 at the top is affected by that 10, it becomes 2. Divide by 10, 20 divided by 10 becomes 2. So you're going to have something like this one. So your final answer will be 2a to the power of 3 and b to the power of 10. So it is now simplified. Let us take another problem and see what we can do with it. There it is. We have 17x to the power of 6 minus x to the power of 6 divided by 2x cubed minus 2x bracketed to the power of 2 multiplied by 2x. Same thing here. The first thing that we start with, we deal with the bracket. The bracket says there's a 2x inside there. So we start there. We start with the 2x there so that we can know where we are going. So whatever is happening here is affected by that 2 at the top. So this 2 is raised to the power of 2. This x is raised to the power of 2, which means 2 to the power of 2, it becomes your 4. So you are going to have a 4x squared right here. So you're going to have a 4x squared here, and it's going to be affected by this 2x squared. Now these are similar terms. This one and this one, they are multiplied. You have a 2x squared here and a 2x there. A variable that is the same as that variable, I said to you, when variables, the bases are the same, their powers, they subtract, they add each other in fact. So you are going to have 4x squared times 2x, which is going to give you 4x to the power of 3. So you are going to have something like this. I'm going to show you now, because now on this one here, it becomes more easier. You are just going to subtract that one because it's the same thing. So you're going to have 16x to the power of 6. And there's your 8x to the power of 3 divided by 2x to the power of 3. So 17x to the power of 6 is the same as x to the power of 6. It's like 2 minus 1, because x to the power of 6 is the same as x to the power of 6. 17 minus 1, it becomes 16. So that's why you are having that here. You are having 16 to the power of 7, 16x to the power of 6 divided by 2x to the power of 3 minus 8x to the power of 3. So this is now a little bit easy to attack. So moving along. We are having a same scenario as last time. This now is a base similar to the base at the top. I said to you, when bases are the same, their powers, when they divide, when these bases divide, their powers, they subtract. So x to the power of 6 will subtract, in fact, the power of that x that is at the top will subtract the power of the x that is at the bottom of that fraction. So it becomes 6 minus 3, and 16 divided by 2 will be your 8. So 8 will be 8x to the power of cube minus 8x to the power of cube. Now we already see what's going on there. This is the same as that one, and there's a minus sign at the middle, so it becomes 0. So this is basically how we go about simplifying fractions. So that's about it for today with grade 8 mathematics. I hope you had a good time. So if you want an extra lesson and an extra personal one online or at your doorstep, at the comfort of your home, you can make an appointment with me, Mr. M, at my page, like my page on Facebook, or you can email me or drop a WhatsApp. Have a wonderful day. God bless.